Hi, my name is Kim Mazzella, and I'm a mindset coach and a life docent, and I'm so happy to be back. I've taken a little kind of leave of absence of doing lives just because I've been so busy creating and creating content. But today I really wanted to go on and talk a little bit about grief and change. And see so much that I have so many people in my life that are really going through a hard time right now, and I know that in some ways I am too, because life is still difficult in this pandemic, and there's a lot that is painful that we have to face, and some of us are facing painful things on several fronts, with a death in the family and change of career and children doing what they're doing, and a lot going on. There's a lot going on, and so grief and sorrow are kind of pervasive through the planet right now. And a lot of us are very creative. We're all still in a very creative time where we're really digging down deep. But some of us are really struggling to make changes. And there's something that I learned in my life, and that I've learned throughout my life coaching process, is this: that if you are trying to change something, you don't have to fall in love with your current life to make the change, but you're going to have to find a way to get on the platform of love. The platform of love is not the same as having the emotion of love. The platform of love is that space where your power is. So when you are faced with the death of a loved one, or faced with the loss of a job, or faced with something that is so painful, or it makes you feel like you're really struggling, it doesn't mean that you're going to say, "Oh, this is so great that I've lost this thing in my life," or "I've lost that, I'm in love with the idea that I'm in a bad marriage," or "I'm in love with it." That's not what I mean by moving on to the platform of love. It's really just about saying, I'm going to own where I am right now, and I'm going to not judge myself harshly for it. I'm going to own where I am right now, and I'm not going to judge the emotions I'm going through. I'm going to own where I am right now, and I'm going to accept that I feel really bad, because you can't change an emotion if you don't own it, right? You can't change the way you think unless you recognize what you're thinking. You can't change anything until you look at it dead on and allow it to be okay. So if you're struggling with something, I want you to hear this. You're okay. You deserve to be accepted. You deserve to be loved. But the truth is that if you want to feel a little bit better, you eventually do need to go onto that platform where you say, I'm okay. I'm going to accept where I am right now. And it's going to be okay for me to feel this way. And I could still feel this way and do a little bit of work to feel a little bit better. Now, yesterday I was talking in the show how when we're in real grief, it's kind of hard to do work right then and there. You do have to give yourself some time. And that is part of acceptance, that when you're in grief, your energy becomes very slow and very low, and you need to stay there. You need to just stay there until you feel motivated to change. Now, sometimes your friends or the universe is going to kind of give you that kick in the butt to motivate you forward, and sometimes you'll just feel it. You'll know when you're ready. But eventually what you need to do if you want to make a change in your life, because nothing ever gets changed in a way that makes you happy in the energy of punishment and disillusion. When you're looking at yourself and you're saying, I'm not enough, or how dare I still feel bad, because I know that's one of the things that happened. This happened a year ago, or this happened 2 years ago, and I still feel so bad. That judgment is the thing that's going to hold you back. If you can just accept, you know what, I still feel bad, but I'm going to do a little bit of work. I'm going to do a little bit, take a few steps until I'm ready. And if it could just be breathing. It just could be looking at it and saying, the thoughts that I'm thinking maybe are disempowering me. Maybe I could find one thought that will bring me relief. Maybe I could find one way to look at I know people struggling with weight, one way to look at my body and accept where I am, and even think, hey, I'm beautiful, just like me, just right now. Because I'm going to tell you that when I was really struggling in food addiction, the way I got well was decided that I was worth love and deserving of love where I was in that moment. Because the truth is that to make a positive change, you have to be in a positive thought, because your old thinking got you to that place where you really allowed yourself to behave in ways that hurt. To take on a new idea, you have to be willing to take on a new thought. And so it's a process, but it's one that you can go through, and you can stand in that powerful place of love, even if you feel sad. You can move to that place of acceptance, because acceptance puts you on the platform of love. It doesn't mean that you're going to love what you're going through, but it does mean that you can start to make the changes that you deserve to make to be the happy person that you should be. So I hope you like what I had to say. I have so much to say about this, because if you're going through grief, please reach out, even if you just want to have a conversation with me. I understand that so many people are hurting right now. If you want to join my group, Supercharge Your Mindset, the way to get into it is in the description bar. But I'm here, and I'm going to do my best to support you and to guide you through this tough time. And reach out to your friends if you're going through that pain. Reach out to your friends and ask for help. Regardless, I really wish for the best for you. I hope that you are enjoying the sunshine that's in New Jersey, at least. And please remember that life is short, so be kind to each other, have fun in life, and really truly love everything. Thanks for listening.